I think this just made the list of top harvest hosts.
So what are we talking about? We are at Harrisonburg, Virginia, the home of JMU, James Madison University. It's one of the nemesises of Liberty University that we playing this year for all you JMU fans. But what's the name of this place that we're at?
So yes, we're on our way down to South Carolina, and this was a great stopping point for our first night on the way, and it is called Shenandoah Heritage Market. So I found this, I said, wow, that looks really, really cool, and it lived up to the expectation.
So we're going to take you on our modified campground review. This is really a harvest host review. Everything we like, things we don't like, must-haves, all that. What to expect when you come here.
So don't mind the wind. You might hear it a little bit. My hair's a mess, so just this is what we're dealing with here. So location. This is one of our biggest must-haves. We always start with our must-haves. Location. Is it in a good spot? So this is minutes off I-81 South.
About a mile and a half or so.
Yeah, it is so convenient, and it is in the center of a lot. So if you need, there's like a billion fuel, like diesel fuel, right?
Truck stops.
Yes,
yeah.
Trucks. So very close, great place. The next thing that we like to talk about is the site size and getting in and out of the location. Getting in here, super easy, well marked, holds right in, wide open lanes to pull in. The site size is enormous, and we're going to show you what we mean.
We're jumping ahead to a different harvest host, and we're going to go back. That's the power of editing. But we are at a different harvest host, and this site is not as level as the one we were just talking to you about. This site is quite unlevel, and that's when we use our RV snap pads. They are the sponsor of this video. RV Snap Pad makes permanent jack pads. They also make leveling blocks.
Some awesome perks about RV Snap Pads. They help on soft surfaces. When you go to many different harvest hosts or other types of campgrounds that may be on grass or soft gravel, these are really great. A lot of resorts and campgrounds are starting to require that you use something under your jack pad so you don't damage the pavement. They're permanent all the time, so when you have those on, you don't have to be taking them on and off. But what we love most and we use all the time is the RV stack pads. They can hold up to 40,000 pounds.
Yeah, we used them specifically on this site here because it was way off passenger to driver side, so I stacked up the passenger side. Once I dropped the air, we only had a minimal we had to level. They're made in the USA, 100% recycled material. They're a huge supporter of our channel. If you go to rvsnappad.com, use the discount code
Endless10.
You'll get 10% off of your purchase. I know somebody just sent us a message asking for our discount code. It's in every one of our videos. Endless10 for that 10% off all the time. They make for all different types of RVs, so whether you have a towable, a fifth wheel, a motorhome, but if they don't have something specific for your size, your rig, of course, you could always get the stack pads. We carry 8 stack pads with us. If you want more information about them, again, we'll put the link down below, rvsnappad.com. So here is where you will park. When you come in, you're gonna make a left, and then there's a large gravel area here. The sites are level. We don't even have the levelers down. It's perfect. So I don't need to take you all around because it's not really much to show, but what I want you to reference is, so to our left, we have a Cornerstone. To our right, we have a Phaeton.
And a lot of space in between.
We're somewhere in the middle. So we're almost 44 feet, and then we have the Tesla on a 24-foot trailer there. Look how much space we have. Cell signal, AT&T, we get in 212 down, about 25.1 up. Good shot of the sky. Starlink should really do well here. Do they allow pets? Yes. In fact, if you look right over to my right here, there is a pet rest area.
When we do our campground reviews, we usually talk about our like-to-haves, and one of them is full hookups. Now, we mentioned in a previous video about Harvest Host that many Harvest Host locations are starting to add hookups. They'll either have a water hookup, electric, sometimes all three. It depends. There are no hookups here, so just make sure that you do come here with full tanks if you need that, because there will not be hookups. The next thing is space, and we like to have space, as we mentioned in past videos, and as Izzy said, you have tons of space here. For however long, if you have a huge fifth wheel, you're gonna have no problem fitting here at all. And also, not a lot of overhang is something that we like to have, and it's extremely clear. There are trees all around, but where we are parked, there's nothing.
Let's talk about some bonuses, which you have a whole list of them.
Yes, so this is, again, one reason that I picked this along with the location, but when you come here, this is a place to get hashtag stuff. So you can get food, you can get furniture, you can get quilts, you can get lunch. So they have everything that you would need here. Many many Amish and Mennonite here that are selling their products. So again, they have the Amish furniture, they have all the quilts, there's a toy store, there's t-shirts, there's
baked goods.
Of course, that's what we did.
And the canned goods.
Yes, so we got some pickled vegetables. We did get a thing of chocolate chip cookies, all good ingredients, which we really, unlike Lancaster, PA, it's a little different from that. They sell sheds, they sell tons of outdoor chairs. There's a little produce market. There's so much here. If you are coming here, you do want to make note that it is open 10 to 6, and you do need to check in when you come in. You make a left into the market, go to Grandma's Pantry, I think it's called. You just check in there, tell them you're here, but they do close at 6. So if you come here, you do have to arrive by 6 p.m.
All right, let's talk about the reviews. So the reviews on Harvest Host got a 4.87, so very good reviews, over 1,000 reviews.
Yes. Another thing, you are allowed to use generators here, so that's really, really good. They do offer up to 1 extra night. So if you want to stay 2 nights here, you can do that.
Of course, you always recommend to spend $30. I think we spent like 32 bucks. We bought a couple of things. We got a decent amount of stuff for $32. Let's talk about some of the negatives. There's not many here. There's really not much. It's a parking lot, right? So if you want scenic farms and vineyards.
Well, there's corn stalks.
It's cornfield.
Right?
You probably get some ice in there, but it's not really much to see. You're more here for the market itself. The other thing is, I think you can hear 81 right over my right shoulder. There's all motorhomes here. We don't hear anything inside, but if you have thin wall RV or you're in a pop-up or something, you're definitely going to hear 81, and 81's busy all the time. Let's talk about the area safety. Now, we've been to some of them, specifically Florence, South Carolina. We'll never stop there again. 2 for 2 on, like, we're not stopping here.
Yeah.
This feels, it's like a farm town. So I don't know how downtown Harrisburg is. This area is cornfields. I don't see much going on here once the sun goes down.
And a lot of times we discuss too, and these are like deal breakers, but they've kind of done very well with them. The workers, how are the workers? Everybody in here is super helpful, very, very nice, welcoming. So that was a great experience shopping in there.
So will we be back to this location? Absolutely. This is en route to Liberty University. We take 81 quite often. This is a perfect stop.
Yeah.
It's funny because we wanted to fuel up kind of right before we got here. That way in the morning we could just leave. So we stopped about, I don't know, 25 miles or so. We got off the exit. There's 3 diesel truck stops right here. So now we know this is a perfect spot.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are bad.
They're getting me. Yeah, they get me. So in the comments below, let us know, have you been to this Harvest Host? Do you know of any others in the area? I know we're not far from Endless Caverns, but that's a campground.
Right.
And if you like videos like this, to the left of us, we'll put our RV Campground Reviews playlist. We'll also put our RV Vlogs playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you
on the road.